What is up, everybody? Dre'Jon Williams here, back again with another 8-track route series with TRC Crossings. This will be part number 5. How's everyone doing? Hopefully, everyone on YouTube land is doing good, man. Back again with another episode for you guys. So today we're gonna be doing the traffic lights. We're gonna be turning them on, and also we'll be setting up the ATLS slaves. Go ahead and get them connected. And like I said, I try to keep these episodes short, like 20, 30 minutes. If time allowed it, if we have time, we might go ahead and start setting up some of the triggers and the TRC triggers as well. And then the next series we'll be picking out trains. So yeah, man, that'll be fun. I hope you all are having a great Wednesday or whatever day you guys are watching this. And without further ado, how about we go ahead and get on in here and get started, shall we? All right, so if you remember from the last episode, if you've seen the last episode of, if you have not seen it yet, it is up on the channel. Just look for the eight. Just type in 8-track route with TRC series. It look for part 4. It should be also on my channel. It might even pop up for you in the for you section. If you're coming into the channel for the if you're returning to the channel or your first time to the channel, it should pop up. But in the last episode, we did the stoppers. You can see the stoppers have already been done. We did these stoppers like a long time ago. We did this probably back in episode 3, in part 3 series. But no, in episode 4, we did this with the D stoppers, and we added the TRC triggers and the ATLS triggers. Now, like I said, I think these triggers over here will probably need to be reset. Not reset, but move back a little bit more. Just to make sure we have enough clearance for TRC. Make sure TRC doesn't do and activate on time with ATLS if we can get it to sync up perfectly. If they don't sync up, of course, ATLS will activate first, and then the appropriate TRC crossing will activate after. So, yeah, and I do apologize if I cough or sneeze. I think I'm coming down with a cold at the moment, so I do apologize if I do sound a little bit different than I did back in episode 4. I'm coming down. I think I'm coming down. That time of year, man. That time of year. But without further ado, guys, how about we go ahead and get started? We already did the controller. We set that controller up back in episode 4. Excuse me, episode 3 or episode 2. I think episode 2 or 3 we did the traffic lights. So as you can see, we have South Jefferson Road and State Highway 2107. South Jefferson is going to be the main road, across the main road, and then State Highway 2107 is going to be what the side street, whether we get the track clearance screen and everything else like that. So yeah, so we should be all set and good to go. All the traffic lights that's already been set. Um, I just gotta remember how I was supposed to do it here. Uh, looks like 3 and 1 goes together, and then 1 and 4. Like 3 and 5 is gonna be the left turn, and then it looks like it's gonna be 1 and 3, then 1 and 4 that goes. That's kind of how I think that's how. Yeah, that's kind of. And as you can see, we have all our traffic lights set up, guys. We got our double left. We did a forgot what it's called now. We don't have these here. We got the red parrot signal here. Of course, we got the others. Then we got the dual indicator on this side, and we have the doghouse on this side for uh, our left turns on the side street, which will be State Highway 2107, and then of course South Jefferson Boulevard, which is going to be this road right over here. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the traffic lights. So we're going to go ahead and set this up to channel 1. I'm going to do a left turn because this is our left turn. It's our left turn signal. And I'm going to set it on, how about, probably put it on 5. Because 1 and 3 will be the left turn, just before track clearance. Because, of course, like I said, I've been doing track clearance in all of my intersections. So why not? We're going to keep it going. So this will be on 3 on channel 1. And I decided to go ahead and do the traffic lights first. It'll be a lot easier if we did the traffic lights first. We can get them out the way. This will be on 1. This will be on 1. And this will be on 1. Perfect. All right. Then we're gonna come over here. Um, I want to say this will be 11. Let me just check the controller again. Of course, I gotta go back to the controller and just check to make sure I have it all correct in the controller first. And I do have it correct in the controller, so this will be on this side 11 with the dual indicator. So yes, we're gonna need that arrow here on channel 1. The top 3 lights are gonna be set to 12, and then the bottom light will be set to 11. All right, and these will be set to 12. Excuse me. We're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna do that there. Move that there, and I'm gonna do this that there. That. All right, perfect. Looks good. All right, and you see the traffic lights are already changing on this side. Sorry, it's on the change on this side. I think. Oh no, they're fine. They're fine. I think it's just initial startup. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. All right, so then we have this next. This is our doghouse. Left light should be set to 2. The light with the red will be set to 7, not 8, 7. Channel 1. This light has 2 track clearances, as you're going to see here in a few minutes once the traffic lights get their lights together. Get them set up. This is why I like Trains A New Era over Trains 19. And the reason why is because in Servior, you can see see what the traffic lights are doing. You have to literally leave Servior, go in the driver, and then to make sure your traffic lights are set correctly. And then you have to leave out of the driver, go back into Servior to fix anything that you need to fix, which to me is a little bit of a pain. It's a little bit annoying, and I don't like it. But at the same time, you gotta have the new stuff. You gotta have the new trains. The new trains looks good, stuff like that. That one's been out since 2018. There is that new one that's Trains Railroad Simulator 22. I am planning to hopefully get that one. Man, I hope I get that one soon. I would like to actually do some. I would like to rebuild my routes on a new Servior 2.0 and see what's it all about. There's been a lot of hype over it, so I would like to really check it out for sure, man. I'm hoping, hopefully soon, man, I can be able to get it and be able to show you guys what's all the hype over the new trains, man. But let's go ahead and finish up setting up the traffic. I haven't seen a lot of videos of people like making their routes and stuff like that. I've seen tutorials. It's just I don't like them. I don't care for them. So that's why I was like, I kind of want to see how it looks myself, and how I do everything, how we search up everything, because I think I've seen some things about, how you search up stuff on trains and some other things as well. Um, but yeah, man. All right, so at this time, we're just waiting for the traffic lights to get caught up and to see where they all are doing here. Uh, I'm a tiny bit confused with what the lights are doing at the moment, 'cause I don't know what they're doing. Let me just see what happens here. Ooh, I don't know what they're. Oh, wait, hang on. What's? Oh, okay. Let me see what's going on here. I might probably mixed up uh, the way the lights change. Question mark. Uh, I probably did. Let me see. There might also the lights could be just messed up because of course I had to restart my game quickly. The game in OBS it just didn't want to pick up today. It said, "Nope, not today, family, not today. You're not working. I'm not gonna work for you today." So I had to restart my game completely and restart OBS so I can be able to capture it. I don't know what the traffic lights are doing, and I'm kind of confused here. What's going on? So I have two. Oh, I see what I did here. I see what I did here. I have two, and I'm doing the old way. So it's 2 6 is what I'm doing wrong here. So this goes back to 6. That stays on 2. I'm gonna reset all of these to 6. I think that's probably what our issue is. And now I'm kind of seeing in the traffic lights are kind of doing their own thing at the moment. I don't know what they're doing because I messed it up big time. Just see here. Might have to reset the controller too. I'll say it again. I don't know what this thing is doing. No, everything else looks correct. Everything else looks correct except for this. So okay, so I messed up in the controller. That's what happened. That's what happened, y'all. I messed up in the controller. There we go. I think that's supposed to be correct. Let me go ahead and reset the controller so we can get to see what the traffic lights are doing. This is why I like trains in the air so much because you can actually see what the traffic lights are doing. And excuse me, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm coming down with something, so you're gonna hear a lot of me clear my throat and stuff like that. Uh, why is this green? Oh, why is this green? What's it set on? It's set on 12. There's nothing set for. Oh, 12. Oh my lord, really? All right, it's that. That's why they're green. Uh, set this back. Yeah, because we're doing it differently. So set this on 11. That's why they're set on 12, and I have 12 as the railroad crossing. Yeah, yeah, that kind of happens. That kind of happens after you don't play. You don't do the series for over. You forget about the series for 2 years, and then you forget how everything works. That's kind of how I'm kind of feeling right now. All right, let me reset the controller again, and let the lights do their thing. They reset. We got green and green here. The turn lights. This one should change. We did the timings and everything, so everything should be working as they should. Things should be working as it should. Make sure here. Wait for the light. There it goes. All right. Let me make sure I did all this right. I think I did this correct. Yes, I did. Okay, good. So just to see what the lights do before we continue on to the slaves and the before we continue on to the slaves. Stoppers are set up and ready to go. Like I said, today we're gonna get the slaves done. And if we have enough time, maybe we can go ahead and get started on the stoppers and the triggers, the triggers for the TRC crossings and for the ATLS lights crossings as well. All right, so we're just watching the light right now. See what the light is going to do. That's why I like Trevor in Trains New Era. I don't care for it in Trains 19 because, like I said again, the traffic lights stay green, the cars stop, and they honk like crazy, and I gotta turn off the traffic just to make sure I can work in peace and quiet without cars honking at you like crazy. So, I'll take that over anything else any day of the week, like for sure. All right, now let's see here. That is going to be the first track clearance, so that's it. And that track clearance screen is green for this will be our first track clearance. I have two track clearances in the controller. So let me just look here and see how long is the first track clearance. The first track clearance is 75 seconds. The second track clearance is longer at 85 seconds. Okay. All right, so this is the track clearance green phase. This is what the phase is on right now. And as you can see in the controller here, this is how I set it up. I did the first, I did 2 and 6. I did that track clearance. This can consider to be the green clear out traffic, but uh, this is going into the cycle. Going into the cycle. I wish there was a way I can, skip the track clearance and it goes to the cycle. The only way to do that is I have to let track clearance be. I have to do a track clearance green last. And the reasons why I did 2 track clearances is because of just in case we have trains coming by. You never know. You might have a train that might pop up, and you want to clear out the traffic before said train comes, and clear the traffic behind the tracks. So like I said, I wish there was an automatic way for me to do it. I wish trains would give us better options of how to do it. Have trains coming in and have it be at a proximity of the ATLS trigger for it to trigger the track clearance phase. That'd have been so cool. Oh boy. Okay. Maybe not 11. Maybe bottom light set to 10. Put it on 9. Try 9. That's correct, but the left turn here should not. So let me put it on 9. That does. Like I said, we're still playing with the light here. We're still trying to get the lights working properly. The light is doing it's supposed to be on this side. It's this side over here that's giving me problems now. So let me just see what the light does. It should just keep the green arrow on. No, it's not. It's changing. Why is it changing? Why you're changing? Low. Okay. Looks like you still got some work to do. Controller. Let me get back in here. Let me see what needs to be done here. I really think it should be over here. To be honest with you guys, I really think it should be over here. I'm gonna put 10 and 11. All right, let me go ahead and reset the controller so I can see. I think it should be 10 and 11. 11 being the straight light, 10 being the turn light after uh after 6 is done. Should be okay. That should be correct. Let me go ahead and go through the phases again. Of course, you gotta go through the track clearance phase, stuff like that. There's nothing I can do to skip it. Just gotta watch it go through the cycle. That's how I got it in the controller. That's how it's staying in the controller. So there's me not planning to change it. But like I said again, if they gave us if they gave like me or gave us the people that do care about the traffic lights and not just the trains, I do care about both. I do like both. I do like traffic lights. I do love trains. I like them both. That's why we have so many routes with traffic. You see a lot of traffic lights when I rail fan have traffic lights on. 'Cause I like traffic, like trains, I like both of them. Just seeing the traffic lights do their thing, stuff like that. It's just hard. It hurts because in a train game like this that gives you the tools, to make traffic control, for intersections, build your own intersections and stuff like that. But not to have, you know, like have like a trigger or something that triggers, say, okay, there's a train coming. Let me go ahead and let me send a signal to the controller with an ATLS, with something through ATLS. Let me send a signal to the controller to go ahead and interrupt. Let me go ahead and interrupt the phase for the main street, and let me go ahead and go to its track clearance green phase, and then go to SPO. And go to SPO mode after the track clearance is over. You know how cool that'd be if they did like something like that. Now, there's probably tools out there that probably can let you do it like that. I just don't know how to do it, but if I can figure it out, man, I'm gonna do it. I want to be able to see it. Have a track clearance getting triggered by a trigger or by something on the track that say, hey, there's a train on the track. There's a train coming. Let me go ahead and prepare the traffic. Let me go ahead and prepare traffic for the train to come by. So go to track clearance and then go to SPL after that. We're having these two green. Now, if they have like the limited highway preamp like set up, because I've tried to do it. I've tried, man. I can't do it, and it's just so hard. You have to use two controllers, and you have to have those two controllers set in sync with the main controller, which is so difficult. And I've done it before, and it really just made me upset, and I stopped doing it. I didn't do it anymore. I said, you know what? Just do the track clear screen phase. I can do a phase like that in the controller itself. It'll be a longer phase. It'll probably cut off some of the traffic and make traffic on the main road, traffic on the other side, and make everything impatient, waiting on the track clearance phases the end and then go, to its regular cycle. Yeah. I also try to find a way to have the ATLS cars keep going in with left turn yields. I still haven't figured it out, and the only way I can do it is I have to have junctions, and just like there's no way you can have junctions just changing, and automatically every time the light changes. It's just there's no way. There's no way, bro. There's no way you can do that. So, it's just things I wish trains, you know, I wish that people that made these creations and stuff like that, you know, I would be grateful if something like that was be able to happen like that. That'd have been pretty cool. But again, we're blessed to have the things that we do have for trains, so I can't complain too much. Okay, so the light is doing everything it's supposed to do now. And then we have this is the green for the second track clearance that you can see. They let these cars go before the track clearance, and then they change early. Let you know that track clearance screen comes back again. Right there. So I do have the track clearance screen face, and if you've seen in my YouTube videos, guys, that track clearance do come in handy in some circumstances. Sometimes it doesn't catch up in time because the train might be coming too quickly, or just the timing is just off maybe by a little bit. Same when I still have cars still on the track. But when it does work, and it does come in handy. I tell you what, it does come in handy. So yeah, man. But that's the traffic lights. Traffic lights are turned on. Traffic lights are set up and ready to go. So now the next thing we can go ahead and start doing, we can go ahead and start doing the slaves for the lights. To be honest, so let's go ahead and get those done. So we're gonna have two for the six. I'm sorry, six. Oh well, two for the turn. We're going to have six for the straight and the right turn. And as you can see, this time around, we're not doing a separate right turn lanes for, um, we're not doing separate right turn lanes. I'm not doing it this time around. We're going to do things a little different. I'm just going to have cars stop at the light and wait for the light to change the right turn red. Stuff like that. Again, there's no way for me to do that physically in trains. So, you can see it happen IRL, but you gotta cut costs and you gotta make sacrifices with some of the things that you have in this game, which is fine. I kind of wish there was people that say, okay, maybe we can do this, maybe we can get into the controller, make it our own, with preamps and track clearing screen, built in and stuff like that. That'd have been cool with the original 9 phases. Now, if there was a way, because I know the developer, which is Bolt. I know he's not going to, add any more phases. The 9 phases is enough phases for a light, and to be honest with you guys, 9 is not enough. I would like to have it really clear out traffic and have the other side go, have the left turn go, and then have main traffic go again. Then go back to 1. But again, gotta make sacrifices. So, the only way I can do is simulate it the best I can, and that's what we're doing. We're sacrificing and we're doing the best we can. So, at the same time, I really can't complain too much about it because, again, we do have the tools, we do have the resources to have this stuff, and you know, I'm gonna complain. I'm gonna complain regardless because I wish there was some things I could have in my train game, but it's just just a game. It's not like IRL. IRL is more technology than to be able to do all that. This is train. This is something more you know simple. I say something more simple, more basic, and you just gotta like learn how to do it yourself. You just gotta have the tools and resources and use your brain. That's really how you gotta have these like traffic lights like that. I use my brain, and I've done some of these phases before. So I'm like, I just use my brain and I come up with stuff. That's kind of how I came up with the track lane screen idea, and the track lane screen does work. It does work in some circumstances. It does work. So there's that. You know, I wish there was where like the controller would malfunction like in driver, not in Surveyor. It won't happen in Surveyor. I would say having the route up and like lay in night driver. And realistically the traffic lights will go out, and then you have to excuse me. You have to figure out a way to you have to figure out a way to fix the light from malfunction. Go back into Survey, if it's still flashing in Survey, you can fix it. But as they said, it only happens like that if there's a glitch, which is very rare. Very rare you'll have something like that. And I really won't have something like that happen. But at the same time, I was like, that'd be cool. But at the same time, I'm like, how am I gonna fix it? I might have to restart my game. I might gonna have to delete the controller and redo it. There's just there's things you got to think about. You know what I mean? There's things you got to think about. Okay, so left turn is 9, to be honest. So it's 9 and 11. 9 is particularly working, as 9 is all the way up here, but 9 is working. So I'm gonna keep it 9 because 9 is not changing anything. It's not popping up anything. Wow, yeah, I mean, see the light screen. There's no arrow at the bottom. So 9 is working. So I'm just gonna keep it 9, and we could probably even leave it 9. We'll be doing 5 and 6, on the main road, but I keep it 5 because I'm used to doing 5. All right, let's go ahead and set the rest of these slaves here in the intersection. So we have 9 and we have 11. I have 10. All right, so then we're gonna go ahead and put 9 here and 11 here. Now, guys, if y'all figured out a way to, do it like that, y'all like traffic lights, trains, and stuff like that. If I can't figure it out myself before I do a tutorial on how to do it, leave a comment in the comment section below, man. Tell me. Hmm, I would, I would definitely would love. I would definitely love to know how to do it. If one of you guys can figure it out, if unless I figure it out, which I've tried different ways, different methods, they just it's caused headache more than anything. It's caused more headache than it's more than that. It caused more headache than it did help. And I'm sorry, I'm stuttering my words tonight. It's been a long day. Let me go ahead and put this on for, I believe the story light. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and set up the slaves for this. Make sure to mix them up. I don't mix them up. Okay, we're good. All right. So this is 5 over here. Right. All right. So the slaves are set up. Everything is ready to go for the intersection. The intersection is done. We don't need to do anything else. We don't need to do anything else to this. This is done, dude. This is done. So we can go ahead and move on to the crossings and the gates and bells and stuff. So as you can see, we have our main crossings right here. The front lights here, the front lights on this side. These are our main and the gate on this side. This is our and oh, I've also forgot. It's also going to be this crossing here with the bell ring. That'll be our bell. So literally this bell and this bell ringing. I believe that's mechanical bell ringing out of there. I believe I put a mechanical bell in that Racco crossing, which would be a Racco bell. Kind of match the bell with the crossing if I remember correctly. I did it correctly. Yeah, we'll see. We did saw last episode. We did our cross buck with our 8-track plate, 8 tracks plate. So we have it all set up and ready to go. We did the same thing on the other side. So this is our main light. So this is going to be this gate, this motor right here, this motor gate here, this bell. It's going to be these front lights, this stopper, and then on this side it'll be these lights, and this bell on this side. So basically the crossing on this side. Because I put flat backlights on the back of the other one. And then on the opposite side, we have the same thing. Like I said, we did the crossbuck, we did the track plate, lights, we did that back in episode 2 or 3. So we did that already. We have lights on both sides. So we have lights over here. These will be the lights, and this will be the gate. This will be the bell that will be ringing out of it. This will be the stopper that the traffic on this side will stop at. And then over here on the left hand side, it'll be this fully crossing here without the lights on this side. The lights will, and these front lights as well will be flashing. As because it's for it's the main. It's supposed to be flashing with these main controller. So, and if you guys remember, we did mark the controller over here for the main lights. So this is going to be the backlights. Okay, so this is the backlight. So I think the main controller is going to be channel two. Yep, right here. There's our State Highway 2107 River Crossing is the main controller for track 1 and 8. So that is going to be this track here and the very last track at the end. And then we have this controller for the backlights for track 1, which I believe is going to be this track here that we're in front of. Yes, it is. Okay. All right, so at this time, let's go ahead and set this stoppers. Let me go ahead and, I'm sorry, stoppers. Slave. Let's go ahead and start set up this ATLS slaves for this. So we're going to do channel 2, and it'll be on LCM. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start connecting these up. And I know we have some here. I think these are for the backlights. So I'm going to go ahead and set these 3. I think these are for the backlights. So I'm going to go ahead and set these to 3. Because I forgot I have slaves over here as well. So let's go ahead and set these to 2. Let's go ahead and do this one to the crossing here and the stopper. Now I gotta be careful because some of these can clip onto the wrong thing, and we could just have a nice big mess on our hands. Alright, so I'm gonna do that, and I am also going to do the stopper. Okay? Next slave that we're gonna connect up onto is the front lights. If I can grab the right ones, it'd be wonderful. As you can see, we got a hot mess right here, so I got to flip the right ones and not the wrong ones. And I could probably already tell I probably clicked the wrong crossing. I wanted to clip the bottom. Probably clip something else. There we go. Okay. All right. So that's progress. Let me go ahead and see what I can do here. I want the lights. Not no. I didn't want that. This is probably one of the things I do not like about this. Is if it gets so bad to where it just starts making me upset, I have to take the lights off and figure it out. But I'm trying not to do all that. I'm trying to do it properly, and it's not letting me do it. It's annoying. Oh, like this. Okay. Let me go ahead and test and see if it took off the front lights, the back light, the leaf lights here. Oh, I can't do it. Silly me. It's not a track mark. It's not a track thing. It's a crossing thing. Okay, great. I did connect it to the right thing. All right. Lights back. So, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Looks good. All right. And then for the next one, the next slave, which we actually connected from the back, this is save me from some slaves. We're gonna go ahead and connect it to this crossing. No, not the backlights. See what happens. Backlights. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on with me today. I really don't think I'm coming down with a cold or something. That time of year, like I said, it's typical this time of year. I start getting sick again. All right, there we go. That's what I wanted. I want to connect it to that crossing. So there we go. So that's set up, ready to go. And these will be for the backlights. We're about to get started here in a few minutes. Okay. I think for John, I think I had these lights over here to connect, and we probably can delete that fourth slave. Um, yeah, I think we're going to be done after that. I really think we are. All right, let's go ahead and do the next one. So 2, main controller, okay, and then I'm just going to connect these lights over here on this side. The front lights, not the back lights. Make sure I click on the right one. Click on other things, and you just double check. Always double check your work. I mean, when you're in school, double check your work. And nope, we connected the wrong one. So, and put that back. Oh, I went too far back. Okay, here we go. Start this again. Connected the wrong one. So, let's try that again. Tip number 2. Oh, let's see. Connect the right ones. And is that the right one to be connected? Or is it the wrong one? It's going to be the wrong one. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna delete this, and we're gonna just connect. This will be a lot easier. Just to be a lot stress for me, and it'll keep me from getting upset. We just connect it like this. That's easier like that. It's better like that. I hate I have to do it like that because I have to move the lights off, but it's more time consuming. Like I said, I'm trying to keep these episodes 20 to 30 minutes, and we're already at 35 minutes. So once we're finished with the crossings and making sure that we're gonna have to end it, and because like I said, I don't want to do a long. I don't want to do an hour episode, an hour, part, hour for a part 4 or 5 and stuff like that. Quickly, how fast time goes by, man. Recording these. Yeah, I'm already at 35 minutes, so of course I'm gonna have to finish up here, and I have to sign off with you guys for today, and I will hopefully have another episode for you guys before the week ends. I do stream on Twitch this weekend, guys. So if you do follow me on Friday, not just this weekend, but on Friday, I do stream on Friday on Twitch this week. So if you guys want to come on in and join the party, come on in, give the Twitch channel a follow, man, and yeah, come watch me play golf and raid and stuff like that. You see the non-family friendly side of me when I do play golf with your friends those my with my friends. So yeah. So let's go ahead and finish these up, and then I will go ahead and end it with you guys. The rest will be TRC. That's easy. So let's go ahead and finish this up. Let's go ahead and finish this up real quick, y'all. So these are set up already. Let's go ahead and let me just check them here. LCM, 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 LCM. All right. So these are three. These are the backlights. So we're gonna go ahead and the stopper as well, and the crossing for the other side. So I'm going to do this like this. It'll be those lights and that crossing. Okay, we got the lights. I need to get the crossing down. So you use the back. They don't matter. We can use either one. Get the crossing down here. And I did not get it. I didn't get it. Yeah. And now it makes the junction. Love that for me. And if there's another junction, well, now give me the crossing. Please. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So now the only thing I should be able to do now is connect up the stopper, which is going to be that. Perfect. So we used to use 3 instead of 4. So I kind of miscalculated when I did this part 4 the other day. Yeah. All right, so this side is done. Let's go ahead and hurry up and let's do the other side. Like I said, I gotta get off of here. I got some other videos to record for you guys today. So we're gonna get started on those. And yeah, man, we'll catch y'all again on the next one. But let me go ahead and finish this off. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this real quick, you guys. So yeah, man, I'm trying to keep these videos short as I can. A lot of people don't like to watch long videos like that. They tend to get bored after about, I'd say, about 5 to 10 minutes. So I always try to do them short to you guys, and I just sit here watch, hear me and complain about trains this and trains that. You get to see some actual content. And I think GTA will be on a halt for now. I'm not playing to back up my game. I'm not doing all that. That's just more work for me that I have to fool with. I'm just gonna wait for everything to get updated. LSPDFR. I'm also waiting for Rage Bucket, not Rage Bucket Hook. I'm also, well, that too. That gets updated with LSPDFR. And I'm also waiting on one more thing to get updated as well. Script Hook V. I'm also waiting on that to get updated from the developer. So once that stuff gets updated, then we'll start the next episode of the uh, of GTA LSPDFR. Man, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy that. Um, I can see in the numbers that nobody's really liking it yet. I think because my numbers do start low at the start of my videos, and then after a while they start perking up. That kind of happened last year with with the 1960 route, all the videos I did on the 1960 route. But yeah, man. So, okay, let's go ahead and get these started because we're about to roll into 40 minutes. Me talking so much. Let me go ahead and get this finished. So we can go ahead and get on off here. Like I said, I got other videos for you guys today. We got some more work on. We got some more crossings for you to show in the Glitten. I have some more crossings to show you on the West Belfort. And we did some more crossings today. We're going to be doing some more crossings today on the ATLS stuff. So be ready for those videos to come out later today. Okay, so let me go ahead and this is probably one thing I do not like. I just can't tell what this thing is connected to. And it's connected to something and then I don't know what's it connected to. And that's the scary part when you're making these routes. Is what are these stoppers? What are these slaves connected to exactly? I don't see it, and I had to keep doing this over and over again. It keeps connecting as a junction. This is what I just do this, and I just move this out the way. Okay, so it connects to these lights. It connects to these lights, but not the crossing. So I'm trying to get it to the crossing now, and we're having that issue again where it doesn't want to connect to the crossing. It wants to connect to the other lights again. Okay, there we go. That was the excuse me. I'm sorry. That was the crossing. So let's go ahead and stop it there. All right, the next slave will be the stop. Next slave, come over here, and we're gonna connect the bottom, just the bottom, not the top. And it does the top every single time. So I have to line these up perfectly. So this probably end up being another 45-minute video. So hopefully next time I'm gonna try to time myself a little bit and maybe not complain too much about trains like I've done most of the video, and we have to also work on the traffic lights. So yeah, it's been a fun video for sure. And this just keeps connecting to the wrong thing. I love that. I really try this. Trying to get in. There it go. Got it in. Finally. Jesus. Alright. And then once you do that, well, we got these front lights too. Okay. Let me grab the other side of this. This. Grab the other. Grab the other one here. Got these lights too, not the crossing. There it goes. Perfect. Alright, and we're done with that side. So now we can go ahead and do this side, which will be the lights. The back end of this slave be those lights? No, that's the same backlight. That's the backlight. That's the front light. We won't connect because that'll be two slaves connecting to each other, and that doesn't end well. And I've seen results of that, so we're not gonna do that. That doesn't end well at all. Okay, I'm not gonna connect another slave to that. I'm gonna connect that. I will use the back of this one. I'm gonna connect the lights on this side. As so, and there we go. All right, this is ready to go. The next, when we come back again on this 8-track route with TRC, we're going to do the triggers. And we're going to set up every TRC crossing you see in the middle here. I have to set the triggers first before I set the crossing. So, triggers and the crossings in the middle. That'll be our next video. But other than that, guys, that's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the 8-track route series with TRC crossings in the middle. And I hope to see you all again next time, man. I do hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, give the video a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, man, hit that subscribe button below on the right-hand side of the screen. And turn on those notifications if you want to see any more videos. I will be uploading like this daily until the end of the year. So come back and see. Come back and see more videos, man. But until then, man, I'm out of here. I do appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great rest of your Wednesday, and I will see you again tomorrow with another video upload of trains content, man. But until then, y'all take care of yourselves. Dre'Jon Williams out. God bless.